Hey guys, it's Lisa Cummins here from Euphoric Food Cafe. Well, it feels like it's just been so long since we spoke last, and it has been a couple of weeks. In my last video, I said that I was going off to have a small procedure done in hospital, and that's all happened and everything's fine. But what I didn't realise was that it was going to take me a little bit of extra time to get fully back on track. I only gave myself 2 days off from work after the procedure, and I just didn't realise how much a general anaesthetic really knocks you around. And I've had so many conversations with people at the cafe who have said that, you know, quite often the anaesthetic is the thing that's actually the most difficult to get over, and I've certainly found that. So I'm sorry I haven't been with you for a while. It's not that I haven't been thinking about you, but I've just been focusing on the day-to-day running of the cafe and making sure I'm on track and on song to make everyone's food and stuff. So yeah, it's great to be back with good energy again to do these videos and our normal newsletter. For those of you who get our take-home meals, I haven't been doing those lately, but I'm absolutely thrilled to let you know that we are back on track with those. And now that the crazy season is over, we've decided to cut back our trading hours. So we're now going to be closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, which has meant that, you know, Matt and I and Henry were able to go away for a night away last night in the Otways, and we had an absolutely beautiful time and feeling just really, you know, relaxed and you know, ready to get back into work, you know, tomorrow. So Wednesday's the start of our week now. And that just means that, you know, we get our 2 days off every week, and that means that we can bring all the energy and enthusiasm and love that we need to bring food to you Monday to Wednesday. And that includes take-home meals being available from Thursday now rather than later on in the week. So I'm going to smash out our take-home meals tomorrow when we get back to work. And you can order them or just pop in and pick something up for tea on your way home from work or whatever. And yeah, so yeah, it's always hard to make those decisions to reduce trading hours and things. But I just feel like, you know, when we're there, we need to give the very best energy that we possibly can. And, you know, after just a really busy summer, you know, we're really, you know, in need of those 2 days off. And yeah, just, you know, so excited to have you and feed you Wednesday to Sunday, and just making sure that we've got the greatest of energy and all that sort of thing. Everyone that we've talked to about it so far just has been just so lovely and understanding and you know, just sort of, yeah, just fantastic about it. So hopefully everyone will feel the same way, but we just know it's sort of the best way. You know, the cafe's so busy now, and we just, you know, we want to keep our team small, and, you know, keep our enthusiasm high and our love, you know, putting all our love into the food and stuff like that. And I guess, you know, my recent health issues have made me realise that, you know, it's important to strike a balance, and you can't sort of be hanging on by a thread all of the time. So that brings me to my cooking tip this week, and it's something that I've been reflecting on while I've been unwell and feeling really kind of low, to be honest, and that's the importance of having, you know, really easy food in your freezer, ready to go when you just don't feel like you can go on. And one of the ways I've found to ensure that those meals in the freezer are really quick and easy is when you do your sort of weekly or fortnightly meat shop, to have some marinades that you can pop onto them, onto the meat before you pop it in the freezer. Or even if you're going to use the meat in a couple of days, you can pop the the marinade on and, you know, give it a couple of days. And I find with freezing, if you can put the marinade on and then pop it in the freezer, it really just gives it an opportunity to really get into the meat and to really infuse the flavor, so that when, you know, you get home, or, you know, the night, ideally you would thaw your meat out in the morning before you know, in the fridge, or the night before you have it the next day. And yeah, it just really, you know, infuses that flavor, but means that you don't have to think too much. And when you're exhausted and you have low energy, thinking, if you don't have to think, it makes everything so much easier. You know, you can pop your meat on, you know, the barbecue or in a frying pan, make a really simple salad, and bang, you've got dinner. So what I'm going to do is below this video, I'm going to post a post that I did on the blog a few years ago with my 3 favorite marinades. And yeah, you can make them up, keep them in jars in the fridge, do your weekly, fortnightly, monthly, however you do it, meat shop. And these, you know, you can pop your meat into Ziploc bags, pour the marinade on, label it, pop it in the freezer, and then, you know, it's ideal if you can think ahead the night before and chuck the meat, frozen meat, in the fridge to thaw for dinner the following night. Or you can also try and do it in the morning as well. But yeah, generally the night before means that it is given a proper opportunity to thaw out in the fridge, and also to continue the marinating process. And, you know, it just means that you've got beautiful food that's got fantastic flavor, but at the end of the day, you didn't have to think too much. And yeah, I've just found feeling, you know, my energy levels have been so low. I felt really overwhelmed, and I've just, yeah, I think, you know, with the anesthetic and stuff, you're so tired, you can't fight it. So if you can just have some really simple options available to you, it means that, you know, dinner doesn't have to be a hassle. So I'll post those marinade recipes for you below. In the meantime, thank you so much for your patience with me and with us. It's never easy when you have to change, you know, trading hours and the way that you do things. But, you know, we're so blessed to have such a great group, you know, community of people that just support us on this journey. Because, you know, Euphoric is our whole lives. And, you know, we want to keep doing the hospitality thing for a long time. We absolutely love it. But we, you know, I guess trading 7 days a week really run the risk of burnout, and that was becoming very real to us. So this is a decision we've made to ensure that we can keep doing this for a really long time, that we can keep feeding you in all different kinds of ways, whether it's, you know, breakfast, lunch, take-home meals, cake, all of that sort of stuff. But, you know, hospitality is just such a high energy thing. So when we're at the cafe, we just, you know, want to be able to smash it out with all our love and enjoyment, and just, you know, have a great time and do the very best that we can. And I think that this will prove to be the way to do it. So we appreciate all your support and your patience. And yeah, I'm just wrapped to be back doing videos again. Leave your comment below if you have some ideas of tips that you would like me to talk about over the next couple of weeks. But in the meantime, thank you. We will talk soon, and yeah, enjoy. Thanks guys. Bye.